Divine High Star people, welcome to Stop, Drop, and Meditate. My name is Envy McKee, but you knew that because you're on my page. So, yeah, we've been working on the chakras for the last several meditation sessions. And today we are going to be focusing on the heart chakra. Yes, we made it. We are no longer 1, 2, 3ers. We are now in the heart space. Well, you might still be a 1, 2, 3. It just depends on your personal practice and your commitment to expanding your awareness and all of that good stuff. It just sounds so involved, doesn't it? It sounds so deep. And yet it is and isn't at the same time. This is basics stuff, folks. So I'm looking for my heart chakra music. And that's why... Can we do this one? That's why I'm distracted. I have this, yeah, this is the one. SoundCloud is a gem because it has wonderful music for everything. Good morning, Preeti. Good morning, Glenn. Welcome. So I want before we actually begin, what is happening here? I do want to put us in the framework of what we're sitting for. We are sitting in alignment with our highest self today. Heart chakra is powerful because it's kind of that space. It's right here. It's that space between where you were, where you're trying to make something happen, as we talked about. And the last time we talked about the solar plexus chakra is about trying to make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. And heart chakra is really where you start to get to the place where you vibrate out that which you seek to experience, and it vibrates back to you, where you're now in the law of radiation, where you're putting it, you realize that what you put out is what you experience, and as you making it happen, you're really just putting out a lot of funky energy, but allowing it to happen, you're vibrating the experience that you want back. So that's how people can literally be living in the same exact world and have completely different experiences. And it's not like a blame thing. It's based on, you know, environmental factors, how you were born, what environment you were born in, what your parents are into, what they're not into, you know, growing up with your friends. It's community. It's a lot of things. And lots of people, most of us, were not taught this stuff. We just kind of like float around and throw shit against the wall and see what sticks. And so this is, as a grown-up, as an adult, you have full 100% control over how you experience your life right now. And so that's why we do this. That's why we begin a meditation practice, because we realize that the way things have been going is not the truth, and that we can fix it. And meditation is valuable, it's powerful, it's important in that way, because it gives you the tools to self-rule. You rule yourself. You are 100% control of yourself. You are the thermostat, not the thermometer, where you're not walking the planet. Somebody pisses you off. Now you pissed off for the rest of the day. You actually set the tone for how you're going to experience life. And so you recognize that you can experience anything you want to, and irrelevant of what other people are interested in doing. And so that's why we do this. So I'm here to empower you to have a meditation practice, to take 20 minutes. It will change your life every day, to get into alignment, to vibrate higher. And all of that sounds wonky and airy-fairy, but honey, this is practical, revolutionary technology that I'm giving you right here. Revolutionary technology. I'm a revolutionary right now. So saying all of that to say that we're going to do some radical changes through our meditation practice. You self-rule first, and then you watch how the world change. You watch how empowered you are to change your circumstances. Yes, so heart chakra, my whole point in saying all of that is that heart chakra is powerful because now we're working our way up, where we can where metaphysics is involved, where we really changing things without doing a whole lot of grunt work, if that makes any sense. So SoundCloud we are in, heart chakra. A lot of us think that love and loving is so gooey and oh, it's so lovely. It's revolutionary. It's powerful. It is God particle work that we're working on right now. Yes? So you're going to get in your comfortable seat. Sit on a bed, sit on a chair, wherever you're the most comfortable. You want to be able to sustain your body in comfort, stillness. If you're new to this, you will see that I sit very, very still. Every now and again, there might be a nose itch or an ear itch or something like that, but for the most part, I'm extraordinarily still. That's because I have mastered is a strong word. I have worked very hard throughout the course of my meditation practice, which has been over 10 years, to master my body, to recognize that I control my body, I control my thoughts. Ain't nothing going on that I'm not seeing. You get what I'm saying? So you want to sit in a way that you can sustain your seat. You want your back erect as possible without being too stiff. This is not comfortable. This is definitely not comfortable. You want to breathe as though there is a string, a line that's going through your sit bones, out through the center, top of your head. And that's also the line of your chakras, right? So we work through the root chakra, which is down here. That's survival. We work through the sacral. That's pleasure. That's genitals. That's all of that. Then we worked through the solar plexus. That's willpower. And now we're into the heart chakra. We're removing blockages. We are recognizing that while your physical body can be hurt, your subtle body of the ego can be bruised, you know, all of that stuff, but who you are back of that, the spiritual being that is the core of your existence, cannot be hurt, cannot be harmed. So we're letting go of the blockages, our fear of being hurt, our feelings got hurt, or whatever in the case, and we're recognizing that that is not you. There's a spiritual being back of all of it that is you. You want to let go of anything that would hinder you from feeling deeply, from being in alignment deeply. You understand that the heart is the center of the toroidal field. That's where the flow is. And if you blocked up here, you are not in flow, boo. So we're uncovering that which might hinder us from being in the flow. And that's where we will begin. Yes? You can. Put your chin to your chest. On the top of your head to your back. As far back as you can go. You're loosening up our neck. We'll do some neck circles. Interestingly enough, I still have this crook in my neck, but I don't notice that it's there until I do my neck circles, which is kind of funny. You don't want any blockages, any energy blockages in your neck, in your spine. To the other side. Now we're going to add a little extra to it. We're going to put our spine forward. Watch what I'm doing. Spine backward. This is going to keep your spine flexible so that there are no blockages anywhere else that we've just worked. Forward and then backward. Nope, as far back as you can go. Round that back. Forward again. And backward. I'm going to go a little faster, a few more times. We're going to make sure there is no blockages in here, boo. No blockages. Three more times. Two more times. One more time. In Kundalini Yoga, they said you are as old as your back flexibility. And that is powerful. So you want to make sure that your back is, your spine stays flexible. Okay, so we're going to begin from there. Palms open. You should feel extra tall. Even as you sit, you should feel like your neck is erect. You should feel like your heart is available. Our intention today is to open our heart. We sit in alignment with our highest self and to open our heart. Fearlessly, vibrantly. We are designed to be compassionate beings. We are designed to have empathy for those around us. We are designed to love. We are love. We're made of love. God, love is a God particle. And so we sit to remember ourselves. Wake up. Breathe. I'm being called to lift up a prayer for the people who make up Congress, particularly the white men. Their hearts are not open, they're hardened, they're slow. And we tend to follow the way of our heart. And so these men who have latched on to greed, to fear, to ignorance, they are victims too of their own programming. And so as we are opening up our own hearts, we are practicing radical loving of those who are the most separated from us and who wish to create separation in us through their work. And so right now we are sending love, radical, angry love to these men and women, particularly the white men, who are going completely against the nature of humanity. And we are loving up on them right now, fiercely loving up on them. We realize that Congress is not a thing without the people that make them up. And we realize that people can be changed. Systems are the work of people. So systems change when people change, yes. Send love and light to those who need it most. Breathe. Where's our attention? We're watching our breath. We're feeling our heart space. And we're blessing out those who need it most. The Holy Trinity. Mindfulness. Being present. Realizing that your power is right now. And that attention, where we put our attention, is not limited to time and space. It's not limited to proximity. You can bless up someone where you are, and they experience the blessing where they are. We are continuing to hold and keep our brothers and sisters at Standing Rock. Sending them love and light, protection, warmth, food, love. We're also sending love and compassion, a heart space opening to those who would oppose our brothers and sisters at Standing Rock. Those with closed hearts, we pray for an opening. watching the breath. Being intentional with the breath. Feeling your heart space open. Sending out a blessing to those who would perceive themselves as your enemy. Loving upon them. Giving thanks that through them your soul unfolds. Seeing them as master teachers for the unfoldment of your soul. They might perceive themselves as your enemy, but you perceive them as soul unfoldment. You see them as God sees them. Breathe. Two more deep, deep breaths. Allowing that feeling of openness and availability to imprint on your consciousness. Know what that feels like. To be open, despite your fear. To be available, despite your dance with pain. To be brave. Times like these call for bravery. To step out of our comfort zones and to be willing to be vulnerable, to learn something new. A new world requires a new set of skills. We are coming out of the struggle and coming into the birthing of a world that works for everyone. The beloved community. Dr. King spoke of it. And it is not something that's happening far off into the future. The time is now. The beloved community is being birthed now. We are catching the vision individually, and collectively we will bring it forth. But in order to see, our hearts have to be open. Current circumstances become irrelevant. We save people, not systems, not buildings, not even ideas. So it is. Divine Heil Star people, thank you so abundantly for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be working on our throat chakra. All power to the people. Peace out.